a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with the young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of his stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance in the SEC. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bison ready to boot it away and lift the lid on this season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators offense will go to work first. And here comes a workhorse in this offense, Jaden Vaughn, one of the top running. Game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like he's
makes a grab and room to run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff for Ball. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Might as well stick with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The run inside. It's Scott. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I tell you, you got to have great timing on these out routes. The QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receivers just got to be able to make the play.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
So now it's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. back to throw. It's Hayes. Hauls it in. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
It's complete. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Running inside. It's Pryor. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. Strong, firm tackle.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Hits the afterburners. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
defense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they got it at the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Gators! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The run inside. It's Scott. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Nice pickup on that one. Makes up for some of the lost yardage, but they are still facing a 3rd down here late in the half. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, that is such great 3rd down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. To throw, it's Hayes. Under fire. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I got up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. His biggest frustration right now is not being more productive on offense. He understands the home environment is a challenge. Communication has been an issue at times, but he said they are just out-toughing us at the line of scrimmage. He said we've got to start establishing our rhythm, get into a rhythm, and start making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Scott. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a give the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Florida. Called into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
To the air, it's Hayes. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And here comes the punt team.
Well, another big incompletion on third down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Hey, guys, here on the Florida sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Gators peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1, 2, 3. Turning it on! Picks up the first down. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Give him 114 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part. They got to put this thing in turbo.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Gators will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Line getting set on 2nd down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Breaks into the open. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Scott. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. Showing those sweet feet as he slips out to the 11.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Gators will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Hayes. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught by Williams on the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw again. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it set up on the outside. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low